I don't know what song I'm going, but
We have theme music. You don't need to do that.
but by the time that my voice starts coming into this, you know, the theme music is going out, so I need my own, you know. Anyway.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome everybody to D5 Questing, where the jokes don't matter.
Yeah, that's right. The jokes don't matter. Just like your humor.
It doesn't matter, and it's not funny. But
I like it. Thank you, Dan.
see Dan, yeah, look at that. Dan right on the website there. You see what he's saying there about what might the joke say? Thank you, Dan. Shout out to you. Oh, thanks for the donation too, directly to me, might I add.
Thanks for the Patreon support and the super chat.
I'm taking 20%.
Last time you get to do the intro.
Anyway, well, our episode is brought to us by Imagination. My reality isn't getting any better, but my fantasies are improving all the time. So,
that happens on a daily basis.
Yes, indeed. Anyway,
Yeah.
so a recap today is going to be given to none other than our very own Reed, myself. Recap. So, in the recap of the quest for champs or champions armor, this is what I called that last episode. We kind of freed him, or we healed ourselves. Caladrel told us a little bit more about her story and background. Kind of sad. We were trying to play some sad violin music for her. Didn't really turn out, but
I found a lot of humor.
Yes, we took the heart out of the witch.
Found it missing.
Yeah, it wasn't there. You took Durfee's heart.
That's right. We went. That's right.
We're
I'm
taking
sorry.
Durfee to a better place.
Yes, we took Durfee's heart out because against his request, but to kind of really understand what's going on here, and found out it wasn't as powerful as it was supposed to be.
Weak little turd.
Yeah. Something's amiss. Something is awry. So go over to try and get to this pit so that we can help champion with that. We all got little vials of the chloroform crap. I don't know. Anyway. Turns out that Champ and I ended up in the pit, you know, I almost fell like, 40 feet, but it turns out I only fell 20 feet, so. But according to our abilities, 10 feet for both of us, so we're not injured. We're good. Right. We're good. And the other three are still up on the ledge, and we have no idea what's going on with them, and they still don't know that we are now fighting oozes. Say it all together with me. 1, 2, 3. Oozes.
I said Susan.
Oh,
scared myself.
And with that, over to you, Rick.
Rick?
Rick and
I
Bob.
guess Jacob's now called Rick.
That's what they called me in high school.
Which means that
Actually.
I can now take
Very
Jake.
confusing times.
Jacob.
Go ahead there, Jacob.
Wow, welcome back. What an intro. Only 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. I could go longer. You know, if you're feeling bad about the intro, I'll go longer.
No.
60-minute intro.
So we
In the last episode, recapped.
We left off. If you need it more in depth, you can just go back and listen to the episode. Please do.
Yeah, we're not doing filler episodes here.
We left off on rolling initiative for the two sewer oozes that are down at the bottom of the pit. Champion and Mordax are down there as well. They just kind of jumped in blindly, and to their dismay, Champion's stuff is in fact underneath the oozes.
Ew.
Unfortunately for him. But fortunately for them, there's no acid at the bottom of the pit. There's just a bunch of dead, rotting carcasses. So
My feet are resistant to acid anyway.
Okay. Having walked around.
Calluses.
I grew up in acid, bro.
That's good.
So,
All right.
How do you think I got green?
I am not the DM, so I cannot rule on that.
Before we resolve that, what we're going to do is we're going to have Caladrel and Rav make a dexterity check, a reflex saving throw, as they open up the acid jar. So that's what your plan was, right?
Nope.
No.
We're setting them there for traps. Basically, we're gonna rig them. And as soon as someone opens up the door,
They fall.
they'll fall into the door.
Or
And cover.
they won't. They will like they're closed. And so if you want that to happen, you have to open.
Oh, I see. So
you have to open.
a little bit of prying.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So.
That's straight up dexterity.
Yeah, it's a reflex saving throw.
Okay, so a reflexing. That makes more.
Reflex saving throw.
Okay.
Reflux.
Unless you don't want your proficiency.
Actually, just have Caladrel do it. Just order her to do it.
It's 18.
She seems willing.
18. Okay. You guys both succeed with that as well.
Appreciate it.
So, and then let's check in. You guys are gonna go get the next one as well too. You said 2 barrels.
Yep.
Is what you're doing? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's just roll for that real quick.
And that's going to be 20.
Okay. Perfect. You succeed on that. And then Torvo, what are you doing while this is happening?
I backtracked up towards the area that was never looked at. That looked like it had not.
Oh,
been
that's
visited.
right. That's right.
It hadn't been visited in a long time.
Okay, so if you want to flip to that page and peel off those sticky notes, you are welcome to. Read, please.
I was,
The orange stand.
and I'm
There's
stepping
2.
over there.
Oh, there's 2?
Just to make sure.
Okay. You do notice that, like I said previously, I know it's been a while, that tunnel has a thicker amount of dust
Right,
covering.
and at this point, because of everything that's occurred, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, the blood is going to give off more than my walking over there,
Right.
so
Okay.
that's
We
why
cleaned-
that's why I'm doing it now.
We did clean it up fairly well, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you go in, and
And hopefully my stealth is so good that I'm basically walking on the wall. You know.
hands on one
Well,
wall, feet
for
on
what
the
your
other.
stealth has
Yeah.
been, maybe you should just walk in.
19
Okay.
for my stealth.
You very stealthily walk into what appears to be a storage closet of sorts.
Okay.
As you look around, is that your perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
23.
So yeah, as you look around, you notice that these would be just religious items for any sort of rituals that they performed in the Forgotten Chapel. It's everything's just covered in just this like thick layer of dust, like it hasn't been touched in maybe hundreds.
So
of
these
years.
ones don't matter, huh? Are they very similar to what is out there, like the dragon one? The dragon statue that's out there?
Yeah, it is
So-
similar in religious.
Would I
nature.
be, this is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Here's my assumption, is that as such as they used to probably worship what was the dragon, it seems as though they have put away that and there has begun the worship of something different
Okay.
here.
Okay.
That is that a decent assumption to make off of the skills that I have in occultism? Because I don't have knowledge, I don't have lore, religion, or any. I don't have a skill in religion.
Yeah, I was gonna say whatever is higher for you, religion or occultism.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. That is, and so that's what I'm. Oh jeez. 9.
Yeah, based off of that, then.
Yeah, I'm right.
You
They are
you
religious artifacts.
you think you're right. I was gonna be like, I'll just set the DC really low, like 10, is what I said in my mind.
Nice, and 9. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious though to tell to be like they don't use down here at all.
Right.
I mean, in the Forgotten Chapel, there's that pathway between 2 or 3 of the doors, and like
Sure.
the actual pews were all just a strew and like
Yeah.
forgotten.
And that's why I'm saying it that way. No other, nothing else in there.
No, nothing noteworthy.
Do any of these
That you
statues
saw.
seem valuable?
Um,
With a 23 that I
yeah,
thought.
you could. You could take 1 or 2 of them. There might be some value.
You guys look what I found.
The unspoken
Some
rule.
Indiana Jones levels.
The unspoken rule is, if it's got some weight to it, then it's got some value to it. So
If
I
they
mean,
don't seem to be made out of metal or anything that somebody else would find a value to, I don't care.
yeah, it's not like if
whatever.
It'd be you're selling it to a collector or like somebody that deals in artifacts
Right.
and things like
And
a curiosity shop.
I don't really have a need of wealth, so that's why I was just.
You
curious
might
on
be
what
able to
this-
find a buyer in Stoneform Village.
Oh. Yeah. Wow!
I
What
have
precious
wares.
artifact.
I have wares if you have coin.
Yeah.
Treasure.
All right.
Yeah, so that's what you see in there.
Oh, and I'm idly thinking about Ragbon Smythe, and maybe what's happening to him.
Try and like.
No one. It's a throwback.
Oh, no,
Okay, I didn't know if you.
Do you remember who Ragbon Smythe
I
is?
love Ragnar. He's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
first NPC, the original.
All right, we'll stop.
You know he might appreciate one. You might grab one for him.
Old rag bomb.
He always told me about how much he likes occult figurines. Before he was accused of being weird and arrested.
So there was one time I was at like this big scout event, camp type thing, and I was walking down the trail, and it was like a family type camp, so it wasn't just like for the Boy Scouts and leaders. There was like there were a bunch of family members up there, and of all ages. And I saw one of the strangest sights I've ever seen. It was this like, he had to have been like late 80s, early 90s, this old man playing with a marionette of a black skeleton, like dancing in front of this like 3-year-old kid, and like the 3-year-old was like entertained, and I was like, "What is? Are you stealing that child's youth? Like, what is going on here?" It was so bizarre just to see that because it was like
You should have rolled an occult check, right?
it was weird. Yeah. So I was like,
Excuse me, sir. Are you
That's cool.
Are you
pretty
possessing
good.
something or?
That's actually pretty good.
So, all right. So let's go down into the pit and do a few rounds of action, and then we'll check back in up top. Sorry, Jake and John, that you guys decided not to do that. So, so
Lame. Total lame.
let's go ahead and places, everyone. All right, these will be the oozes. Oozes. Those are the oozes. All right.
You can take my sword if you want.
I have a sword.
Oh, you took one. Okay.
All right, and I think we play.
Where are they?
They are kind of on the other side, and so yeah, right in the middle of that 3x3 square. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. And we are playing tag rules, and so when you need to tag out, then you have to run back and tag your partner in. So I'm just kidding.
Let's get
That would
ready
be
to
very
rumble.
The oozes are like, go get them.
They just do this and like go through each other.
And then they morph into like a big giant one. It's like, oh no.
It's morphin' time.
And then we look at each
Only
other.
for half a second, and then they pass between each other, and you're like,
Oh.
And then we look, but then we look at each other like
Alright.
as we're like, oh, we have to face this big guy now. Let's go. Let's team up here, hand in hand.
So ooze 1, which will be the one closer to you, Reed, begins making his slow slog towards you, and new guy. They have a
Does
speed
anybody
of
wanna
10 feet.
Take a picture of this so
Nice.
people can see.
They have a speed of 10 feet. So he'll move up 15 feet and cast, I suppose, Filth Wave.
Isn't it just a stench?
Filth Wave. The sewer ooze unleashes a wave of filth, covering all creatures within a 20-foot emanation. Each creature in the area must succeed at a reflex save or take some damage.
do what?
Reflex save.
Oozes do what?
They're throwing a bunch of sewage at us.
If you fail this reflex save, you take acid damage and also have a 10-foot penalty to speed for 1 minute. If it's a critical failure, you fall prone.
Oh man.
Nice.
And then it oozes onto you. It's slurping time. Who's got their straw?
Okay.
You.
All right.
You.
The other ooze is immune to it. So, how about that?
Oh.
Are they?
Go ahead and fight. Go ahead and fight it.
Are they edible?
The ooze? I'm sure most things are edible.
It's essentially like
Can I
You
eat
don't
it?
want to go there.
Well,
Go
you
ahead.
can eat a lot of things.
it's like eating a jellyfish
17.
17.
for
Reflex save.
And for a reflex, yeah.
and
You should be pretty good.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Alright. So you do not pass it, unfortunately.
It's an ooze.
It just like vomited sewage on you. So,
Gross.
yeah.
So you throw up.
You tell me.
At least you don't fall prone into it.
Are you adding in your AC for your armor that you're not wearing? Asking for a friend.
No.
Okay. Hey, go ahead and put this down underneath where that ooze was, and this will represent his stuff. Okay. Take 4 points of damage.
Yay.
It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. The
Is it
second.
divisible by 4? What's the or is it a fortune? What are we?
What?
Come on.
Oh, are you trying to make more 4 jokes?
No, I just want to know where your 4 was coming from.
4 points of damage? I rolled it.
I don't know, man.
Can I see that die?
I'm lost. Yeah.
I really.
I thought you were talking
This is my problem because I'm not a part of this, and I'm really. I need
Oh.
to just not. Shut up.
We'll call you back into the room.
Yeah, you guys can go, out of the room and eat a sandwich.
Go get a
right?
sandwich. Go get a sandwich.
I honestly was thinking.
All right. Next up is Ooze number 2's turn, and he will come up and try to attack old up in front, actually. So he comes up and just does this weird little pseudopod attack.
Pseudopod?
Is what it says.
Nice.
Wait, how did
Melee,
that other?
pseudopod.
Wait, the other one moved 15 feet and then attacked. So he took 4 actions.
No. He can move 10 feet. Their speed's 10 feet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So 10 feet,
Then
15
you're
feet
15. Okay.
attack. So, and he moved
I
up.
thought he could move 5.
10
That's
feet.
where I was
Okay, I
confused.
see. So, and then Ooze 2 moved up 10 feet, moved up 20 feet to get up into melee range,
Gotcha.
and is now attacking. So move him up 1 more square. Alright, so attacking with the pseudopod. Oh man, what is your AC, good sir?
19.
Alright, that is a critical fail. Right there on my part. So I don't know.
Eats itself.
Yeah, I don't know what to do for that other than
He might just slap you, and then he slaps the other slime instead.
yeah,
Or ooze,
it's
sorry.
so excited. It's so excited about what it's doing with its life
Fresh
and the
meal.
fresh meal that it just can't contain itself.
Has a heart
Well,
attack.
that's why it has
essentially.
this, that's why it's shooting pseudopod. All a pseudopod is, is it's basically
It's tentacle.
well, kind of. It's like the expulsion that it protrudes out of the ooze itself, and sometimes they use it as a locomotion tool. This actually happens in real protoplasms, and so that's it just out of there. And so yes, something that would actually be agitated to find something in its vicinity might actually just ooze out all of
Okay.
its pseudopod.
So we'll say mechanically
Commit suicide.
speaking.
Kinda. Well, it'll bring it back in, but yeah, it's pretty filthy.
Mechanically speaking, it misses its next turn. I think that's fair. We'll do that.
I thought he
Another
did.
more to say?
I thought this
There
was
hasn't been
working.
any real sound that any of this has there. No, as far as Caladrel or Rav, like,
100 feet
hearing
up, you
anything.
probably can't hear it.
The sound.
So
no one-
there
no one-
has- yeah, there hasn't been much sound. I mean, you could probably turn around and see the ladder, but you guys are right now busy, like,
We're done.
well, no, you're
Yeah, we made those rolls.
simultaneously you are
There's-
doing this with your barrels, and like right now you're still like checking out, seeing if that's
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just curious. When they hit with that, is it like an automatic grab?
It doesn't say.
Interesting.
Um,
Because I mean,
So
the
who-
way that a protozoa would do it.
Alright, so whose turn
I'm
is it now?
so like
have to
going
develop
like fourth
everything.
wall
Champion.
here. Is
It's
they would
champion
they would
speed.
encase
I'm
the thing around it. And
Oh, yeah,
roll
I
it into
understand.
the
gonna
body.
hack.
So it's
I'm
just-
gonna hack
Yeah,
the
they'd have
one that isn't.
Yeah.
The one that spit. The one that threw up on us.
okay.
And that's cocked.
Sure. Yep. You got it, champ.
There you go.
All right.
I can't imagine their AC would be very high.
Let me put it this way: you guys cannot critical fail.
24.
24 is a hit.
Go figure.
With the
Yeah.
sword.
And you are attacking which one? The one that just critically
The one
failed?
that threw up at us.
Okay, so you got to move up one. Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is 24 a critical hit?
24 is a critical hit. 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 24 but it's not a D20.
That's fine.
It's not a
Critical
nat
hit.
20.
Right.
Okay.
So I still get a bonus to it though.
Yeah, you double.
So you
you'll
roll
double
your
it.
damage and then multiply.
Can you crit hit a trash slime?
Nice.
A what? A sewer, whatever slime this is?
Yeah.
Strength.
It doesn't say that you can't. Like,
I
know what you're talking
This is a
about.
mechanical issue that we'll have to talk off.
yeah,
9.
Because I don't know.
18.
and you can look it up if you want.
Yeah.
18.
Well done.
9 times 2, 18.
Yeah.
Explodes.
Sweet. So that is good for you, I suppose. Okay. Mordax the Axe.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm missing something, some sort of like
Well, okay.
get, but
Real fast on the metagame level, this is the only reason why I come out with it. And again, this isn't 5th edition, but
I know that there's some things we won't get into it right now, but like
that's why.
that's on me for not doing my research.
No,
when you
man,
said
you're
that.
cool. Don't sweat it. I'll shut up.
So
Hey,
I really
Hey,
gotta learn how to just
can
let
you
it
look
go
up
when I'm
sweep?
not a part of things.
Can you look up
Throw
sweep
it out
attacks?
Sweep. Yeah.
I
believe
heard,
it.
can you go to sleep?
I think it's within a
Here's a
5
chloroform.
foot.
Yeah, that's
You
what.
get both.
Yeah.
But I'll grab it real fast.
Is that what you need?
Well, because if I can hit both of them at the same time, I will do that.
Run around and
Well, one's already dead.
No, he's
both
not
of them
dead.
are still alive.
He just hit him really well.
How much HP does this ooze have?
More than
More than what you
18.
did.
More than 18? It's
Yeah.
an ooze.
They were cones.
And they are meeting creatures. So you're fighting an ooze that's as big as you.
Bigger
It's
than
an
me.
ooze.
I'm really glad the audience couldn't see the face I just made. So
I did, and it wasn't.
Disgusting and
So-
mocking all at the same time.
I'm curious while Jake's looking that up. I'm curious. Rav, can I call you Rav?
Yeah.
Ravru. Rav.
No, I'm not repeating it ever again.
I have it
Rav.
written down. I have a copy of your character sheet.
Yeah, I know. I should
The
never
only
give that
one.
to you.
If
Thank
you say it all the way through.
So
then
let me ask you
use
this:
your
what do
power.
you think is
Someone that I don't trust.
what do you think is going on?
Honestly,
Like-
Caladrel and I are just happily chugging along and trapping this door with
Well, like
barrels of.
as a whole, like what do you think is going on with
us?
hearts missing, with like the torture chamber, like at large? What do you think the big picture is here?
I think they're artificially trying to create their own magic by imbuing these whatever trap people that they found, and they're trying to, artificially put their magic into these poor guys and then killing them so they don't have to give up themselves anymore.
Okay.
But with the hearts disappearing out of the corpses, I'm thinking they're doing something evil to take anything that dies there.
Okay.
And that's why we got those negative feelings before.
Okay. And do you think that like those negative feelings could be created? I know I didn't give you much to work off, but do you think those could be created by anything else other than just evil magic?
Well, evil magic, but there are evil dragons, so I don't know, I'm thinking there could be something greater at work here, not necessarily a dragon, but something else wanting to take the magic.
Yes, the new gods.
He said as he looked directly at Champion.
Well, seeing as Rav himself kind of worships and that is the Tarragons, he is one of their followers, so he doesn't want to think that way, but he's thinking, something greater is,
At work.
okay, trying to impede what the Tarragons want to do in coming back when gaining more magic. So, he's
Okay.
definitely not too happy with how these elves have perverted what the dragons have wanted to do. He is
Racist up in
almost getting furious with it.
Interesting. I'm excited to see how that plays out.
All right.
And now let's go back. I feel like we just took like a
Sidestep.
quick sidestep, and now back to the action.
Yes.
The timeout's over.
So what's going on down there? As you see.
All right, so Mordax, what is your move?
1, 2, 3. Get on the other side of them, in the middle. Knock over Batman.
Put his legs the same way so he can squat.
I should.
Mess.
I should.
It's a jello fight down there.
Yeah, I'm mostly.
That's what he's talking. I know. I'll get there.
Okay.
Anyway.
He's rolling
So
around.
you go around and you don't leave a threatened square, so no
Yep.
attack of opportunity.
Right.
go ahead and talk to me what you do.
Raging. I don't know if that's an action actually. If I go into
to a
rage.
rage?
Yeah. I don't think it is
What
an
is
action.
it? You get a thing there for it?
Yeah.
You need one.
All right, so
No, there.
so you go into a rage.
Yeah, I go into my rage.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna.
Is there a limit on how many times a day you can do that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. So you go into a rage.
Yeah, I just can't rage again for 1 minute.
Now,
after
sweeping
that.
strike. I know that's what you guys were talking about. Is that a 2-action thing?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll allow it. We'll say that going into a rage is not. I'm sure it is, but we'll slide to this one. This
It
time.
doesn't say so on my little on my
We'll
chart.
let
here.
it slide this time.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna swing my little great axe at them. Yes, my little. You heard me right.
Now, is this is the great axe that you picked up from the tool shed?
It
Tinkered with
is.
rust.
It is. Yes.
So go ahead and remember that there's a -2 to attack and a -2 to damage.
Okay.
As well. So,
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit this one first. Going for him.
And if you guys are fine because of our situation, we will just forego the flanking disadvantages all around. If that's okay.
Because of where
You're
what
in
we
a
just did there.
checkerboard right now. So,
Oof. Oof. Ooh, whoa. We'll use a hero point.
You'll win every round.
I know. Yep. We're gonna use it.
okay.
13 plus 6, 19. Oh wait. I guess I didn't have to do that because they were so. Oh well. So I hit him for 19.
Okay.
That's a hit, I'm
19,
assuming.
Yep, that is a hit. And that is a critical hit.
Ooh, cool. -2 now, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So 9 plus my 4, 13. Yeah.
-2.
No, +2. Oh, so I just don't do my additional rage damage.
Yeah, so it's 11.
Okay, 11 points. Okay.
No, it's 13. It's 13 doubled, so 26.
Okay.
Gee. It's a good thing you two are down there.
Right. 13 doubles, so 26 gives us. Okay.
50
All right. Things are not looking super amazing
for him.
for you guys.
Oozes out of the ground.
All right, here comes the sweep attack on the
Sorry
other one.
for everybody that just had to pull their earbuds out of their ears.
Sorry, but not sorry.
Okay.
Okay, here's the other one, -5, but it just gives me a +1 to that, so it's now -4 instead of -5.
Okay.
That's what the sweep does.
I'm glad it makes sense to you.
So 17.
17 hits. Hits.
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't do the -4. 17, 13. So
13 hits.
okay.
Hits.
It's an ooze.
Is it a critical?
No.
Oh darn. All right. 2 plus 4, so 6.
Okay. And that's for both of them again? Yeah?
That's just the one, and only the one hits.
Only the one?
Yeah, because it's the sweep hits, and then like the first attack, and then the sweep is the second attack
Continue.
over to
It's a
hit the
continuous
next person over.
So only one of them took 26 points. The
that
second one.
doesn't sound right. To have that be.
I couldn't even see what you wrote down.
That's okay. We'll go over it later.
So what I need to know is the 26 damage, was that for both of them or just one?
No, that's for the first one. That's when
Okay.
you hit the first one.
Perfect.
And then your sweep continues through, and the next one is supposed to, if you hit
Okay.
the next one, then it would take specific damage like what you just rolled. So,
Okay, perfect. So 9 points
Does
of
that
damage there.
include
That's a
the-
cleave. The sweep just allows you to add your momentum to the next attack, essentially. So you get a +1 circumstance bonus if you made another attack to another creature.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so nothing mechanically changes. 9 points of damage. Back to the top of the order. Ooze number 1.
Throw up on me again.
Ooze number 1 attacks.
is Ooze number 1 still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I say number 1 died?
It's taking a ton of damage.
Yes, it has. Oh, that's nice to know. Okay. Thank you
Too
for
late
that.
now. We've already been playing it.
Well, I don't know. That makes a lot more sense.
Could have been
Okay,
hit with this sign.
So what's going to happen is Ooze number 1 is going to attack Champion again. Okay, and let me ask you this: does a 16 hit?
No.
Ah, interesting. All right.
Crit fail.
Do it again.
Do it again.
-5.
Okay, that was a miss. What about nat 20?
Yeah. No,
But is that
probably
-10 though?
Yeah, but the nat 20 hits.
Oh, it hits.
So it's
That-
not going to be a crit.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
19.
Oh man, you are lucky. Good sir. All right, so that's just a regular hit, and he does.
It fell out of my
I
hand.
feel like you guys are causing more of a disruption by writing it down instead of just telling me.
Hey, okay. Well, here you go.
No,
Oozes in
it's okay.
general.
Like for me, I was like, that's just on me for not figuring.
That's
it out.
fine.
So, all right, we're taking too much time on
I
this
mean,
combat.
no,
For,
man.
all right, you take 2 points of damage, or excuse me, 3 points of damage and 1 point of acid damage. So I don't know if acid is extra harmful for you or anything, but it breaks down to 4 points of damage. Is what it breaks down to. Okay, and now it's Ooze number 2's turn, and he's going to use Filth Wave.
No, he's not.
Ooze number 2 is incapacitated.
Oh.
That's too bad. All right, Champion, your turn.
That's because we remember things.
That's good. I appreciate that. Who's number 2? Or Champion, your turn.
Going after Ooze number 1 again.
Go champion.
What Jake was writing down on the piece of paper, just so everybody knows, and you don't have to write into us. Oozes are immune to crits, so. Oh, it says so right there. Immunities, acid, critical hits, mental, precision, unconsciousness, visual. Right there on the stat block that I'm looking at. So,
16.
16 a hit?
Is that a hit?
Yes, it is
Oh,
a hit.
okay.
You kind of like pose it as a question.
I am 16 to hit. I was asking if you're to hit.
Question mark? Did you hit it? Oh wait, I'm the DM.
9.
9 points of damage
Yup.
to Ooze number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, it dies.
Yay!
And I'm throwing you a big bone right there. So,
He is. That Ooze number 2 is still incapacitated.
yes.
I am moving. So he can't. There's no attack
Okay.
opportunity. I'm going to grab my armor.
Alright, so you attack, move, pick up your armor,
Yeah,
pick
I'm-
up your stuff.
I'm picking up my gear, yeah.
Okay. We'll say you have to take 2 actions to do that, just because it's all of your gear, and picking up one thing is an action. So,
Yeah.
so you pick
What
up
is-
half your stuff.
Is the whole place like uneven ground? I mean, are they walking all over dead bodies?
Yeah, but
Crap?
it's,
Essentially,
I mean,
yes.
he can move 30 feet, and he just moved 15, so it's
Oh,
alright.
yeah, okay.
Alright, Mordax, your turn.
Okay, swinging at the one. Well, the only one there. Ooh. 8.
That is a miss.
Nice. Try again. Oh, better. We've got our 15.
Is that with your -5?
Minus, nope, 10.
Is that with your -2?
That's
Okay. Hit.
yes. It's all coming together. It's all coming up, Mordax. 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, down to that. Alright. Back to the top of the order.
I have my last swing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. And this is another sweep, so I can actually hit him again. So that's why I get a plus on this one. Right? Yeah. So 9. Ooh, bad. Through. I just miss, right? Because I can't crit fail. 2 plus 6.
Well, yeah, we said if it's a nat 1, then that's when the potential for a critical failure is.
Okay, but I
on
don't have
attack.
it.
So,
I don't have it. So
Alright,
it just misses.
back to the top of the order. Who's number 2 will, yeah,
Recover.
he's going to do his filth wave and hit everybody. So, so you guys need to do a DC or a reflex save.
Well, from where
23.
the champ is sitting, he's 25 away.
Okay, go ahead and make that reflex throw.
22.
Okay. And what did you get?
23.
Okay, you guys both pass.
Ha.
This is just supposed to be like a quick, easy peasy. Just get in there.
We shouldn't be recognizing all the.
Yeah, like.
He's
all
like,
the
I just
little
want to
things.
tell a story.
Okay, so he does that. He's going to attack Mordax the Axe. And he hits 23.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Sweet. That's what I like to hear. And you take 4 points of damage plus 2 points of acid damage on that. And attack again. Misses. Wait. Yep, misses that time. Alright, Champion, your turn. What did you pick up last time? Are you just going to pick up everything right now?
Yeah, I'm finishing picking everything up now, so that would take one action. Right?
Okay.
One action.
Carrying your armor under your arm while you swing with your sword? Or are you just being like, I'm getting down? Go ahead. I'll let you tell me what you do.
It's going to take more than one action to get yourself into your suit of armor. It doesn't
Okay.
take you six
The two things I
or
pick
2
up
seconds. Yeah.
Then, two things I pick up then. I pick up my shield and my sword.
Okay. Okay. Tell us about your sword.
Alright, this is my style of it. Okay. So the sword
You can tell he's
actually,
been waiting this
yeah,
entire day.
The sword actually comes from my deity. It was gifted from her. It's a divine gift. Anyway, it's an elven longsword. It's a nice curved blade. And the blade is like a midnight blue. It's very pretty. Anyway, it's all decked out like it came from my deity, and it's really nice. Anyway, it's a pretty strong sword, and I'm pumped about it because I like it.
Pump it.
Pump it, pump
So, yeah,
it, pump
pick
it
up that
up.
sword,
Pump it.
and I pick up my shield.
Louder!
Which my shield has, you know, the symbol on it. Yeah, it's got like the scale on it,
Okay.
which is a symbol of Pokemon.
Justice.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I come over to the ooze.
So you've got room for one more attack.
Yep.
Sword of Justice.
Let's go sword.
Okay.
Fire.
That is 11.
11 hits.
I hit on a 10.
Because that would have really sucked for the story purposes.
Yeah, you like. Yeah! I was really hoping.
It's like you just found the master sword, you know. Pump.
Or 7.
7. Alright. Mordax the Axe.
Yeah, swinging at it. 15,
Hit.
21, yeah.
Wait, 21? Crit?
No
It's
crits.
21 all. Yeah, there's no crits against this thing.
They are immune to crits.
Oh, right, okay, you guys are playing by the rules again.
Yeah, we just got.
Oh, we're playing by the rules now. 11.
11 is another hit. Oh, that's damage. Alright. It's not looking good.
Okay. Second one, and this is the sweep back, so -1 on the. Yeah, okay. 17, sorry. 13, yeah, that's a hit.
Hit.
Right, okay, alright. And damage. Whoa. 12.
12 points of damage, and it too dies. And we are out of initiative order.
Yay. Hey, do we find, can I do a perception check and see if I can find my actual weapons down here?
Yeah, please
Okay.
do.
Yeah, what about all our coinage?
Yeah.
Ugh, 5 plus my 5, 10.
10? Yeah, you don't.
Dude, digging that filth hard, because I had like
I'm
15
keep going.
gold,
So I'm
homie.
putting on my armor, but I'll also look around and see if there's other weapons and stuff down there.
I'm also going to keep looking. I mean, perception.
Okay.
Alright.
I got 15 on perception.
18.
Okay, so it looks
I have
like
dark vision.
it looks like it hasn't been cleaned out for maybe a month or so, and you don't find like as many weapons as you think you would for that time frame. You find just kind of standard weapons, nothing fancy, nothing noteworthy. But you do, however, find a small butterfly pendant, silver butterfly pendant.
Caladrel's sister. I grab it.
Pocket it.
She doesn't need to know about this.
That's mine.
No,
We're gonna
Um,
use her for the next
we're like besmirching your honor before you even choose to do what you do with it.
So we don't
She's
find
getting
any of our
everybody
weapons.
No, you guys don't. Yeah, you don't find any of your stuff.
Okay.
Okay. But just as a note, Champion's demeanor has significantly
Chilled.
chilled out. As I got my stuff back, I'm like, okay.
Hi, my name's Robert. Nice to meet you guys.
the heck is this guy?
Okay.
We
Yeah,
put
that's the only thing noteworthy.
Okay, we put the ladder back on and we.
I was gonna say, as you guys are down there searching, you start to feel the ground beneath you start to move a little bit.
Yeah, let's get it.
Get out.
Grab that ladder. Let's go.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
I'm out.
Okay. So you guys, do you guys disconnect the ladder as you go up, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And drop it.
Drop it.
Nobody's getting back in there.
Oh snap!
Okay. All right. So
That's a
as,
gutsy move.
as you guys get to the top, disconnecting chunks of ladder as you climb.
We keep the top one.
Keep the top one.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is climbing up first? Who's going up the ladder first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Will you make one check of what your choice, whatever you decide, for disconnecting the ladder?
Society.
Society.
No, the last one, because if we're on top disconnecting the last one on top, probably on the cliff edge there.
No. So the first one,
Not
like,
so wrong.
it reaches like this, right? That's the first chunk, and so you'd have to be on the ladder to disconnect that last chunk. Does that make sense? So you're on the ladder right here, reaching down, undoing latches, and however it's attached up there.
Maybe we should just undo one.
If you pull it up,
Well, then
you
I'll-
destroy it up top.
So
I don't understand. So I'm not gonna unlatch it then, so I could just destroy the thing.
Okay.
As I go.
and that's fine.
Have we
That's fine.
wandered back into this room? And
They should
get some
have at this
advice?
point.
Well, I was gonna say, as they do X to the ladder,
Okay.
everybody like reconvenes at the top.
Okay.
That's what I was going to do. That's what I
Okay.
was going for.
Oh well, the way
Okay.
that you're going at it is like you're gonna fall,
If we
Actually,
want,
I was-
if they're sitting there still
or someone
finagling,
shoots
Okay,
me.
then
Like,
I will throw that
All right,
suggestion out.
we're spending too much time on the ladder. You guys destroy it.
The story isn't about the ladder.
I was hoping a giant ooze, since you said it was moving the pile down below, like giant ooze would reach out and like almost grab him.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
It sounded like that's what you were alluding
So
to.
you get up to the top.
Is that what the?
I was
Everybody else
going
comes
along
in.
on that.
What do you guys do?
We're back together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
Well,
did you
seeing as
see
we
any of
got-
our equipment down there?
No, there was nobody's equipment was down there.
I found this. Pull out the butterfly pendant.
Caladrel rushes over and grabs it out of your hand, assuming you let her and aren't like.
you're
like over the
holding tight as she's like.
What do you give me?
over the edge. Okay.
I'm an elf.
Yeah, so she
You're an
comes
elf.
and grabs it and is like, immediately starts crying and was like, "This is my sister's," and just is completely distraught and like crumples on the ground, crying.
There, there.
Okay.
Smack her.
Let's
Pull
go.
yourself together.
Comfort her.
Wait.
When you're ready, move on with us, but we're leaving.
All right. Let's. I said that in voice. So.
I bend down. I'm sorry about this, but you say you're from here. Do you possibly know how to get us out?
I don't know very much about what's down here. Like I said, this is the first time that I've ever been down here. But I need to take vengeance on my sister. Chieftain Lamrel has to be stopped. He's the one that's responsible for my sister's death, and I have to find him.
Ooh. Let's go take care of their kangaroo court. No. All right. Look.
And
All right,
she,
guys.
She stands up and takes an oath, basically, like
And
I won't rest, and like
good.
basically cuts her hand type thing. Where
oh
it's like,
boy.
yeah.
There was
She's out for vengeance.
there was trash slime on that. Just oof. She probably got like hepatitis.
Yeah.
No, those are her own weapons from something else.
Yeah.
A, B, and C.
So, I propose that we go back to the water room.
Go ahead. I'm just
But anyway, I proposed that we
Torvo,
go
it
back.
sounds like you got something to say over there.
No, you were talking. Go ahead.
I already said what I was going to say. I proposed
Then
that
we
we
go
go
to
back
the water
to the water room.
Well, yeah.
There were
Yeah,
stairs.
the way I see it is we got three ways. We got that sliding door, we got the water one, which we know we can get out, or we got this weird rag room.
What about that locked door back in the chapel? We can dump the barrel of acid against it and try and weaken the door so we can get through.
That's That seems like a horrible mistake. If it doesn't work, we have acid everywhere.
I didn't say we had to dump the whole barrel, just, a little bit on the lock and try and melt through it.
Good thought. Good thoughts.
Well, we know there's guards through this door, and we got that rig, so if they come through, they'll get.
We don't know there's guards. We just know there's chuckling boys.
Wow, we know there's.
I have any vote in this party here. I vote we leave.
Well, the biggest thing is we don't know what might be up still in that chamber where they clean themselves. Because that was really close to that courtroom, and it was full of lots of guards.
And that's close to where where our weapons were taken.
I'd rather clean out down here where we would make sure no one's coming up from behind. That's what we've been doing the whole time, so why would we quit now?
So what, the sliding door? Or this rag door? I mean, now you
I
got
think-
acid all in front of it, so...
I think the sliding door, because if we push them back and they do come out this other door, it's a trap waiting for them.
Also, might I suggest before we get into any fighting, I got thrown up on by an ooze thingy. I probably should heal a little.
When the flip did that happen?
Yeah, we get it.
When we were down there wasn't anything too big, but when we were down in the pit there were just a couple of little oozes.
That's just squirrely.
Yeah. So
That's 17
on
medicine.
yeah, you look at it and you see, although it's disgusting, you're not going to get sick from it.
That's fine. I'm at 13. I want to heal.
Oh, that's a heal check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, if you that's good. So you heal 2d8 points of damage.
Are we supposed to go back to full if it, or it does like double, or
If you,
for that whole hour? Is that how it works?
No, so no.
Okay, never mind, okay.
Yeah, after the hour, you get to treat more wounds.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
can do it
Okay.
again.
That's why I was confused. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm sorry if we're gonna stop again, and I don't think it's been close to an hour. So last three can, right?
No, it hasn't been an hour that we've been doing all this
No.
stuff. Like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it has not been an hour.
We
Yeah.
spent an
No,
hour
I'm
in
just
that
checking
room alone.
because
Yeah.
we're not.
That is true. You
100%.
did spend an hour in the room.
So you guys could heal if you wanted to.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, if he's going to stop
Yeah,
and do
we
something,
also all
okay.
heal up. You got medicine too. You can.
Oh, you got
Say
Caladrel.
Yeah, Caladrel can.
Okay.
Take a
I
chance.
got a 17.
So you get your 2d8 then.
Caladril failed you.
17. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
17.
Try again.
Okay.
2d8.
15's the cutoff. So, and she rolled a 6. Unfortunately.
I'm still at 20.
So, since she didn't, she failed, that means nobody else can do it?
Yeah, it's like the repeatability of different skills.
Yeah.
You know, like what is okay to do and what isn't. So, yeah. I don't know. I'd imagine that in this case, role playing speaking, the reason why she couldn't make the check is because she's like enthralled with this rage, and she just cut her hand and
Okay.
things like that, and so she's just like not in a state of mind to do it.
Healed herself.
Well, that took me to full.
So I would say if somebody else wants to try, then that's fine.
Okay, then I'll try.
Can we double assist?
Since you're trained, then you can roll a d20.
Yeah.
And add your medicine check to it, and if it's above 20, then you add +1 to his roll.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
I got 21.
That's 6 extra.
Yeah.
6
That was 26 I rolled. Yeah.
Okay, so-
19 and 7.
So you roll 26, so he gets to add 1.
So yeah,
Oh,
now
just
I
one.
read
I thought you meant
I read what aiding does. So when you critical success, which I guess you'd have to get a 40, because he sets the DC,
Yeah, no, it's,
but it's generally a 20.
I added a 1
So-
for you too.
So there you go.
so it's +3.
So plus
So
2. So
+2. 1 for you, 1 for him.
and so
Oh,
I got that would put it 24.
Yeah,
So not a crit.
not a crit, which would have been 4d8.
I got 5.
Okay.
Something, anyways, at least.
That puts me.
Yeah.
My max is at 37.
We just see her
I'm
crying
at
over his
34.
body. We're like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No longer on the break it down.
Step out of the way, honey.
So how many hit points do you have now?
34 out of 37.
Hey,
you're almost there.
We're all pretty good.
Cool.
And what are you sitting at?
At 22 of 28.
Okay.
All right.
You only have 28?
Is that a level 2?
Yeah.
Really?
I would have to
hell.
imagine your endurance is higher than mine, though. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Moving on.
Okay.
I'm glad that you guys didn't talk about it after. I zoned out for it, and like you all looked up at me like you asked a question.
You realize, oh shoot, I'm not leading this circus.
And then you were like, "We'll talk about it later."
Okay, we're going back to the sliding door.
Sliding
Yeah.
door, sliding door.
Might as well. You
All right,
make
so
sense.
go back as you guys go back into the torture chamber. Everybody make a perception check.
Yeah.
Unless you don't want to.
Well, the last thing I was thinking was, we didn't immediately think about applying force to that locked door, even though you were like, it would take a lot to break it.
Which locks door?
So that's all I was thinking.
The one
In the
that
chapel.
John wanted to go through.
Oh, okay.
And I remember you saying it would have been very hard to, at least to what we assumed off of what we noticed.
Well, does one of those keys go to it?
Never tried that.
All right.
No.
Make your perception rolls.
I got a 20.
On the way, I'll
25.
try a key on that.
Okay.
thing real fast.
The keys that you have don't work.
Okay.
I got a 25.
16.
19.
10.
Okay. So as you look over, champion, as you look over to the sorcerer, or not the sorcerer, the torturer. Thank you. As you look over to the torturer, and one more like distasteful look, like to spit, in her direction or whatever. You notice that as you guys were getting to her chest to take out her heart, you look over there and you see a necklace kind of like resting up here on her clavicle.
I'm gonna go over there and grab that.
Okay. On the necklace, you find a key to a door.
Grabbing that.
Hey guys, I found this key. Maybe we should go try that door.
How convenient for you and the key.
Put it in your pocket with put the key in your pocket with Caladrel.
Do you do your own theme music?
No, Caladril has
Oh,
that.
yeah, she took it back.
No, it's
She snapped.
make a small hoard of personal effects.
It's really creepy. When you're,
Weird quirk.
yeah.
Is that a braid of somebody's hair? Fingernail?
Anyway, we make our way back over towards the chapel to open that door.
Is that what you guys do, or are you going to do the sliding door?
No,
Well,
sliding
I mean,
doors.
we might
We haven't
as-
touched it yet because
We
he
might
found
as
the
well
key
see
first.
if that works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, it's the one. So if I remember right, it's the one that we thought was the vault. We get back. So when you come into the chapel and make a left, it's the one directly in front of us.
So is there a pendant on this necklace also, or is it just the key?
Just the key.
Okay.
Just the key.
I mean, we got to find the statue too. I keep forgetting about that. The jewel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which was
the
it,
chief-
it was on his neck.
Everybody looking at me crazy because
Like there was
I
no
don't know.
statue. Anyway,
We gotta find that ring.
do you have that
Hey
map?
man, we gotta find that ring.
Anyway, to the door.
So, you get to the door.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yes,
though?
I do. The one that you guys were like spent 10 minutes looking at it, being like, how do we get in here? What hidden treasures lie? Okay, so is that the door that you tried on?
Yeah.
And you're turning the key?
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn the key, and the door swings open heavily, but without noise or
With him,
disruption.
even just with the, he doesn't push
So
it open.
it's
It
well
just
Well, like you
spring loaded.
Sorry, you turn the key, and then what do you do? Do you open the door?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so you open the door,
Mhm.
and you look, and it goes forward 5 feet and turns to the left.
Is there light coming out of it?
No lights.
No light? Okay.
I got the door open.
I make a perception check.
Sweet.
Hey, okay, now let's see what we got here.
Well, I guess that worked. We should desecrate more bodies.
19.
Oh wait.
What?
You can't ascertain anything.
Hey.
As far as you can tell,
Logically, man,
it is
we found
completely
keys when
quiet,
we-
lightless, and void of all other perceptible things.
Like there's
It's just
nothing else in there.
It's just, well, like, you look forward, and it turns. And so it'd be like, if you're standing right there, you look forward, and you see that
So you
it
have to
turns down
sneak
that
and peek
way.
around the corner.
Yeah, so are you sneaking in to look in? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. You have dark vision. All right, so you look in and see.
Sorry, that was my whole thing. Like, I am. Come on, don't get you assume what I'm doing.
My mind.
Read my mind. That's me talking to my deity.
Life would be so much easier.
Ooh, council chamber. Actually, I don't know.
Statuary corridor.
Oh, statuary corridor.
Okay. So, you see a room that is pretty wide and pretty long. And as best you can tell, sorry I burped in your face, by the way. As far as you can tell, it's lined on either side with stone statues of various creatures.
Creatures, not dragons.
Creatures, not dragons. And
Probably people
here,
from the...
put your characters down there. That's where you're coming in from.
Has anybody got like nature or a lore to do with creatures?
Yeah.
So you're in.
You wanna see if-
So yeah, you came in right there.
I'm gonna have to get in first,
Yeah.
right? I gotta see. I can't. What?
Open the
metagaming.
door,
Right.
and you guys are back here.
Not trying to tell you what to do with your character.
No, I'm planning on it because I'm all about the whole.
Hey!
Terror
Alright, so,
why
um,
we're worshiping
It looks
the
to
chapel.
see as we've discovered a statuary corridor of some sort.
Can you tell if it leads outside?
I can't see any light or anything, but I see the statues.
So
Do you want to walk into the room first?
Sure. I stealthily walk into the room while checking for traps.
okay.
I get up to this point
So
here.
hold on just a second. So where those three people are, where the three characters are, that's the Forgotten Chapel,
Yeah.
obviously. And then as you come up here, down this way, this just goes another 5 feet and then turns this way.
Okay.
I ran out of paper, so there's that. All right, so you go along. Go ahead and make a perception check
11.
and make a stealth check.
Stealthy. 20.
Ooh, very nice.
I have a high stealth.
Too bad you guys were chitter chatter right outside the door. I opened the door and chitter chatter, chitter chatter. 20's good though.
Yeah.
All right.
Mind flares. The whole
We were
freaking door.
metagaming.
I apologize. Okay. So how far do you go?
I went up to here.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Cool. I don't see any traps quite yet.
Hey guys.
I'm just thinking about that horrible time that we played, and my guy continuously walked right past traps, and everybody else behind me triggered him.
Well, perception. So I did a perception looking directly for traps.
Yeah.
And, but again, it wasn't the best perception. I mean, you guys can follow in, but I'm going to keep going. Making some perception checks still, looking for traps anywhere.
Booyah.
And stealthy like.
Okay.
All right.
Did you
10.
communicate back to everybody else?
I did. I said, guys, there's no traps
Okay.
right here.
And you got a 10 on traps.
Mhm.
Okay. How far do you go?
Is anybody else coming into this room?
I mean, I can't see going in, so
Yeah, I mean, I'll
You have
follow.
low light vision, right?
I only have low light. Yeah, I can't see across the entire thing.
You got dark. You're dark.
Yeah, I'll follow
Yeah,
him.
and I
In.
got
I'm gonna
nothing.
stealth in too.
Like I'm coming in. I'm bringing in my lights. Like,
No, not yet. If it's dark, let's be dark, right?
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm.
Okay.
Darkness.
Okay.
Seems to be a bunch of statues.
23.
Parents.
23 on stealth. Okay.
And then I guess I'll do my perception as well. Not as awesome. 11.
Okay.
So I'm coming in and I move up to where he is too.
All right.
I'm
Everything
coming this
seems
far.
I guess. Well,
like a standard.
can we move
statuary
behind
corridor.
the statues? Is there room there? It doesn't seem like there is. I just want to make sure.
There's enough. You would need to take a penalty on
Like
your
a
stealth.
squeeze?
Yeah, to kind of like squeeze back, and so
Okay.
You want to go in front?
like your clothes and
Then-
stuff and armor would like roughly rub against the stone.
Then I give him more like a hand signal of like you go to one side of the room and I'll go to the other
Okay.
as me and him can move in tandem. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay.
And then we're
Do you want me to
gonna have-
roll to check for that?
Champ is going to follow up, and I'm going to come behind Champ. He's got low light, and I got nothing, so I'm
You could have whispered
kind
in
of
Goblin.
following close
That's
behind
true.
Champ.
Now there
Elves
is no
don't
light.
understand, Kevin.
There's got to be a little bit coming from the door at least, so I can see a little bit.
Okay. Not very far, unfortunately.
No.
So we're waiting for a signal from.
Okay.
We're
Our
at
front-
least into the hallway so we can.
All right, you're into the hall.
Yeah, we're waiting for some sort of signal, something that we.
The door sometimes closed. Doesn't.
All right. Okay. Still moving down.
I have the key, so it doesn't matter if it did.
Perception.
Okay.
Ooh, not better. 13.
Hey.
Do you need me to be selfie as well?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, and what are you doing?
Same thing. I'm just gonna move at the same
Okay.
pace he is, like as close as I can.
Go red
to him.
shirt.
So 20 on perception.
Okay, and are you guys doing anything else or holding?
No, we're
Okay.
we're waiting for a signal.
All right. After you guys move up that next little bit, you hear
Caladrel.
on either side of the room stone moving on stone
On both sides.
on
like
both
right
sides.
in the middle.
So right
Right where we are.
So right here and right there.
In front and
Specifically.
Perception check.
When you turn to look, you see that one statue in front of you and one statue behind you are starting to move. And we'll pick it up there next time.
Shush, howdy.
All right, now. 3, 4, 5. D5.
A question.
D5.